So this is my fight prediction for Stephen Fulton versus Ronny Rios. Should be an excellent fight. Ronny Rios is very aggressive, stays on the front foot, goes to the body a lot. He throws a lot of hooks. He has a decent jab too, man. I feel like his jab is underrated. Has a fast left hook that can get you out of there. And if anybody sleeps on his left hook, that's a punch that can basically put anybody down. From what I've seen, if you sleep on his left hook, he'll put you down. And a lot of people have definitely been put down from the punch. He's one of those guys. He's not going to be a one punch knockout artist, but if he can catch you in situations, he can definitely stop you. But with a guy like Stephen Fulton, it's going to be hard for him to reach a guy like Stephen Fulton and put the punches together because Stephen Fulton is going to be moving so fast and uh, he's not going to be there to get hit. He will be doing some hitting though. I feel like Stephen Fulton will be jabbing a lot. Uh, he'll be jabbing to the body, changing the levels, keeping his head off the line. But I think that Ronny Rios going to the body and chasing, he'll do a lot of damage. But most of the chasing he's gonna be doing, he's gonna be running to a lot of shots though. I definitely feel like he's gonna run to a lot of shots. Stephen Fulton is gonna be too aggressive when it comes to the counter punching. And Ronny Rios, he's gonna try to want to throw them combinations to the body, and after getting caught a couple times in those situations, I think he'll try to stay away from that later on in the fight in the middle rounds. Uh, but I feel like if he jabs a lot and throws that right hand with Stephen Fulton, he'll cause some trouble. But I like how Stephen Fulton uses that right hand, uh, throws a lot of uppercuts, but he uses that right hand to kind of make guys reset when they're being too aggressive in exchanges or over punching. A lot of times, and a guy like Rios, he tends to punch a lot when he gets into a rhythm or wants to fight in the inside. And I feel like Stephen Fulton can slow a lot of that down just by punching in between his punches, um, dodging a lot of his punches. I feel like he's definitely gonna be able to dodge a lot of his punches. You'll see it. You'll be able to see Rios punches before they come. After a while, he'll have them timed as far as his rhythm and when he's gonna be able to throw certain combinations, and if he'll start down and go up. I feel like a lot of times he'll throw upstairs and then he'll go downstairs and then try to work back upstairs. So you can kind of figure that out over time. And Stephen Fulton, he'll cause a lot of trouble just because of the movement. Rios, he's gonna be running to certain shots and just chasing. But after a while, if he stops chasing, if he starts to fight chasing, and then later on stops chasing, that means he's running to a lot of shots that he don't want to get caught with, and it's doing some damage. And I think that's the situation he's gonna find himself in. And if Stephen Fulton can outpunch him a little bit, I don't feel like he needs to have a guy like Rios outpunching him just because of his punching power. He's not known as a knockout artist, but at the same time, he can do enough damage to kind of put a guy down. So I wouldn't overlook that aspect of his fighting game. So if Stephen Fulton can definitely hang in the paint and do some damage with a guy like Rios trying to fight in the inside, he's gonna have an easy night. A real easy night. All he gotta do is use Rios' aggression against him, and I think that's what's gonna happen. I feel like he'll be at a decent level. He's not gonna need to do too much in this fight. It's not one of those fights where you need to chase a guy and the guy's not gonna exchange. I think Rios gonna try to exchange. Rios gonna try to go for a knockout. He feels like that coming off the last fight that he gonna have an advantage. And I feel like Stephen Fulton gonna be able to take him to the distance, outbox him, and might show another layer to his game. You know what I'm saying? Something that people didn't see in the last fight. But I definitely feel like he's gonna come in and be aggressive. He's gonna win the fight on decision. But Rios gonna give him a tough fight though. It's gonna be a very tough fight. Might be split decision, but it's gonna be a very tough fight. But I think Stephen Fulton gonna take this one. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.